Huh. Alright, well, never knew this demo mode was a thing. I think this is the old one of the old trailers for it. Hmm, neat. I'll have to watch that back in a minute. Later. Alright, well, I've started the stream a little bit early to try and get stuff worked out. Hopefully this volume for the game is good. Cause I'll be damned if this thing is not loud on my headset. Hi, Savannah. Hello. Hi, Savannah. Ah, this is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. The boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage, like the hero of legend. Alright. Hello and welcome to Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Probably one of my two favorite Zelda games. Twilight Princess taking a close second to this one. God, this is so weird having to use the analog stick to do all this. I'm using a PlayStation controller to play this because I'm running it through Dolphin. We're going to name ourselves Lex. Lex is my default name unless I decide for most name your character stuff. Alright, we just watched this. Can I skip it? No, I forgot you're not allowed to actually skip it right here. Oh well. We're sitting through it again. I suppose. At least the music's good. I say running it by talking over it. Big brother! She calls. Sorry, I've got the official game guide and I was double checking something. Oh, that reminded me that I just remembered. It was a right pain, which if memory serves, is a right pain in the butt mini quest. What was it worth you doing though? Ugh. Right, that was one of the pieces of heart, and that's one of the more pain in the rear ones in this game. I thought that's what it was. I knew you'd be here. Hehehe, this is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play the goals, I call it Errol's Lookout. I think it's supposed to be Errol. I've never been sure how to pronounce her name. So, do you remember what day it is today? Love how he's half asleep. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. I kind of wish I had a second quest save file right now, but I don't, sadly. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? The only really two notable things that second quest does this early is it changes her outfit. Oh, right, I forgot that's... Ugh. Ooh. Ooh, that is weird. That is so weird. No, it was L, right. L was my targeting and everything. Okay, cool. Ugh. I'm trying to remember how to do this, and it's so weird because I'm also doing it on the PlayStation controller too, which adds to the weirdness. Oh god, it's the fact that the left-right is backwards from what I want it to be is... Oh, I might have to change that in my controller setting. No, I can't, because Wind Waker uses the C-stick too much. Ah, I can't change that. Okay, never mind. I have to deal with it. One of the two notable things is her outfit is instead a seagull dress. I remember. And the other notable thing was what you get for your hero's clothes. Is that a yellow rupee? Really? How much was a yellow worth at this point in the game? We can talk to this kid, I guess. Hoi, Lex. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Is it? Tell me. So this is just one of the little... That's just a little tutorial if you've never played any of the older Zelda games before. Because I think it was Tears of the Kingdom... No, Breath of the Wild, I think, added the dedicated jump button. Whereas every Zelda beforehand was just an auto jump like that. Is this what I think it was? I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look at that bat-like one there. Don't you see him? It's perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Lex? Oh, shoot. Or crouch, crawl, and how to crawl. Or you can distract it with bait, if you've got bait. There's a pig over here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, come up behind it, I think. You gotta crawl up to it real careful. Ha! Gotcha! So there's a reason we want to grab the pigs. Oh, blast it! Jerkwad just messed it up. That's correct, you're a smart one. You and my friend have just L-targeted me. You see, when you press L, target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around you, you can press L to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use L-targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. Made me drop my pig. You have to get like right up against the pigs. but it's really... See, they run away if you get too close. I want to do this now because you need to for some stuff later on. I've played through this game a couple of different times. Huh. Today's your birthday, isn't it, Lex? Well, how nice for you. I suppose I should congratulate you on your birthday, shouldn't I? Well, to tell the truth, I could congratulate myself, too. We just finished building our little hutch and paddock today. Isn't it a delightful addition to the place? I was actually thinking of getting a pet and keeping it here. The boys would really like that, I'm sure. Boys love pets. I wonder what kind of animal we should get. What are kids like these days? Listen, dearie, if you see any good pets around, be a lamb and just bring one here. If you do, I'll give you a little reward. Oh, but we won't tell your grandma about it, will we? Why, did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Oh, Lex, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Awesome, a red rupee. Cool. Why, this little darling is cute as a button, you know? So cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. Hint, hint, go get more pigs. I think there's 3 on the island? This is 2. I think the 3rd one's on the other side of the bridge. If I'm remembering them all right. Why did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried about this little guy? Would get lonely hanging out inside the sweet fence all by himself. That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Here's a little something for you. She says family member, but I'm armed with foreknowledge. If you find any other little piglets, you know where to bring them. Anybody who's played this game and has done the piglet thing knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think Beetle has anything I want to buy yet. Yeah, no, that's a rock. There's the 3rd pig up by the hut there. As long as I get the pigs inside the pen, they stay there. The Ring of Light's nothing I can do with yet until... Whew, a good ways off. Like, I think you have to be like an hour plus into... Like, almost 2 hours into the game? Hour and a half? Something like that. Oh, nope, nope. I can buy the bait bag already. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beale's Shop Ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me and I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Or do you see anything you'd like to buy? Oh, just use joystick to the right to browse. The bait bag. I want that. Immediately. Yes. You got the bait bag. You can get plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. Press Y, Z, or X to see what's inside. Then press Y, Z, or X again to get your bait ready to use. I want to make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you, I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Oh, just use joystick to browse. 3 servings of all-purpose bait or hoi pair for 1 for 10 rupees, 10 rupees. Good things happen to those who feed this stuff to animals. Do you have a bait bag? Oh, fine customer of mine. Well, you can't buy this anywhere else. Only here. I'm serious. Now's your chance. Buy, 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 buy. I'm gonna buy a couple of pairs and a stack of... I'm only going to buy 2 pairs. I'll come back and buy some more bait in a minute. Tap A to flap your wings and accelerate. Press R to quit. Using it lets you control seagulls. And he just says stuff about the points again. I'm going to buy another one. I think you have to use them once. The pairs once. In the game. As an actual mandatory thing, I think. I could be misremembering and it's like only a couple of times and they're optional. Like, I could use a pair to get that rupee up there. It's not worth it. That's a green rupee. It's only worth 1. There's no reason. He's waiting. If you talk to him, he tells you, like, sometimes you can find stuff in the grass. Cutting it down. I don't talk to most of the NPCs because a lot of what they say is stuff, like, especially here on Outlook. A lot of it's stuff you'll be familiar with from other Zelda titles if you've played any others. I'm trying to remember who actually has... Some have worthwhile things to say on occasion. Crawl. Thank you. So rupee there that you can see that kind of hints that there's something over here. Come look this way. Crawl through here. I'm trying to remember what's in the chest. Ah, a red rupee. Perfect. That's some bait. I'm probably going to buy 3 lots of bait because the bait's actually useful. Once we get further in. I definitely want bait. Trying to think. There's a single... No, Link, don't climb up there. Crouch down and crawl under here to get this rupee. I think this one's just a single rupee. Can't go up this hill. There's no real reason to right now. Oh, yeah, other way. Because there's some stuff. Yeah, those trees are blocking the way. I can't go that way yet without the sword. So there's no point in going up there. Yeah, I accidentally got too close to it. There we go. Got him. If we drop too far, I think we'll drop him. Because we end up going into the roll. And this is the 3rd piglet. Sometimes you can find stuff under the rocks as well. We're going to go into everybody's house. This is one of the kids she was talking about. This is this guy who told us about the pig. Is her husband. I think that's... Is that her dad or grandfather up there? On the 2nd floor. I'll talk to her, see if she hasn't mentioned her relationship to him. He's one or the other. Oh, look at this one. You sure do know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole Great Sea. Hey, Oinker, oink, oink. Oh, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It'll be like a big pig jamboree in there. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Lex. And another red rupee. I guess I'd better think up some names for these little oinky woinkies, huh? So yeah, that's all 3 pigs. There's only 3 on the island, and you can grab them all and throw them into the pen for her. And you get 60 rupees for your trouble. It's well worth it. Plus there's some stuff later on, when you revisit the island. What, you think the whole game's on this tiny little island? Ha, that's so silly. That's... Yeah, you'll notice there's not enough beds to go around, oddly enough. It's weird. We'll go talk to her. Then we'll go talk to the 2 inside the hut. Actually, no, we won't yet. Oh, Lex, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Ariel? Ariel? I guess it's Ariel. Find you? She was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day. She said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me, so she could help your grandma with chores. So, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar, press A to carry it. To put the jar down, she just has to press R. Can you tell her that for me? So that's basically how to pick up stuff, set it down. There's nothing in the mailbox right now. The mailboxes will do a little dance when there's stuff in them. We can't go around that side yet. That's for further in the game. There's a lot of stuff we can't do around here yet. It's a Zelda game. We have to come back once we get more stuff to find everything. I can't cut through this way. Your grandma was calling for you, Lex, and so was my mom. His mom's the lady up at the top of the hill. That's another yellow. I don't think you can go down that well right now. I think that's bombs to get down there. I can get across to that pop. There's no reason. I could use a pair to get that, but it's not worth it for blue. We'll wait on getting that blue until later in the game. That's what happens when you crawl into intersections. You can also crawl in into first person while crawling. What's this? What's under our house? An orange rupee. Oh, Jesus. I forgot that was down here. Oh, I forgot that was an orange. I thought that was another red. Woof. Okay. I guess we'll go buy some bait then. Before we visit Grandma. Yeah, I'm the kind who likes to roll everywhere sometimes. Da, 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 dum. He now offers 2 pairs at once. He just says the same stuff every time. I want all-purpose baits. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. It has 3 portions. Choose your bait bag, select it, and use it. 4 points, because I bought 4 items. It's like 1 point every item. Which is really annoying. That's what? 6 points. So that should be 3 servings of bait. Uh, that's 9 servings of bait. I'll buy 1 more pair, since I've got the extra rupees I forgot about. So if I go here, right, I'm so used to using my D-pad for stuff like this on non-GameCube controllers. So you use one of those, and then you select it with the other one. So I've still got 2 more slots. I'll leave them open for now, though. No reason to put the bait in yet. There we go. Let's go up here. Let's talk to the old guy. See what he has to say. You're growing up, Lex, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. If you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manners of topics for years now. I've never noticed that you can see his eyes through the glasses. I wonder if they're part of the glasses texture or not. Now, I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself a lucky lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. Before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother, who lives just downstairs. He hates studying, all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No! The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot. As if that's any use to anyone. Of course, this being a Nintendo game from the GameCube era and N64 era, colored words are important. Fencing, hint hint, he's been studying it. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? So, this is his place. Nothing of interest up top. All his pots have fallen down. You can throw his 2 pots around. There's no real reason to. You can read these. They're various tutorials. This guy is Sturgeon. 10. Becoming a champ of life. 1 through 9. And no matter what happens, do not give up. Do not complain. Not stay up all night playing. Basically, play video games in moderation. I just skipped that first one again. Learn all there is to learn in lessons 1 through 9. No matter what happens, do not give up, do not complain. And no matter what, don't stay up all night playing. So play video games in moderation, folks. Energy of Life. This teaches you about your health bar. Basically, that's all these are. These are tutorials about the UI and other things. 2. Do not underestimate the sea. This is swimming. The swim timer. Which you'll have noticed when I got a Beetle ship when I went out to Beetle. This one talks about using your map. I don't believe I have a map right now for the island. That shows you how to hide it and stuff. Material goods. This tells you about your inventory, equipping items, swapping between the two screens with L and R. This one's got options, targeting mode, hold. I keep it on hold all the time. Rumble feature on, not that it works because for some reason, right? I'm used to that. I used to use an old Wavebird wireless. Those things didn't rumble. Lesson 5. How not to regret the things one fails to do in life. A very important lesson. Talks about saving the game. I'm not going to read through these because these are real basic. Like, this is your tutorial, basically. Oh, A and R are the ones that are like context sensitive. They change based off of what you're doing. Changing perspective, which I believe is yes. That's using your. That's how to do the camera. L resets it. Rupees. That one talks about rupees. There's one more house that we want to go into. There's no reason to go into the one across on the other side of the bridge. 'Cause he's out weeding right now, so there's no real reason to go talk to him. I went too far. There's nothing over here on the porch. Besides some pots. We can check them. Ooh, rupees. Score. I'll take those. I think the current cap's 2 or 300 is your default cap. I forget what the smallest purse was. Grandma's upstairs. I've been waiting for you, Lex. Lex. Try these on. Hey. Hey, Serena. No. That's true. No. This is Savannah right here, yes. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Link. Link's face. I named him Lex, but I'm still going to end up referring to him as Link. Lex's face there is just so goofy. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It's the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. Basically, young Link from Ocarina of Time. He's the hero of time. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hint, hint. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Lex? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Errol. We're not going to bother talking to Orca yet. Why? Because all he does is tutorializes about swordplay right now. We'll get that tutorial when it's a little bit more relevant, save some time. I've played through this one a couple different times throughout the years. Heck, I even have the official Prima strategy guide for it. Got it for Christmas one year when I got this game at the same time. It's the one with the giant C-chart poster too. So I may be making use of that C-chart poster. The guide itself I don't need unless I'm doing like every single collectible. The C-chart poster though just makes life so much easier. That's about the only part of the guide I used on later playthroughs of this after some of my first ones. Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make the outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Lex, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday. You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to Y, Z, or X and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. Do it now and see what you can see. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Oh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. So, this is your tutorial on how to use items. We're going to go ahead and set it to Y. Ooh, I need to swap Y and X. Wait, no. No, I don't. Why did... I pressed my square button, which is set for Y, and it set it to X. What the heck, game? Info. This can give you a little bit of info on what the items do. You receive this treasure item from your sister on your birthday. Peer through it and tilt camera stick up to zoom in and down to zoom out. Wrong button. Why? Nope, that's the wrong one. Hey, what's that, Lex? Are you looking at the red post box? Are you using it to zoom in? She's teaching you how to use it. By the way, that head up there, we can do something with that later. I forgot, the stupid thing on this is inverted. For whatever stupid blasted reason. This is inverted. Do I have to zoom in all the way? Yeah, all the way. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, Lex, the sky, look up in the sky. And you just have to pull back and look up. God, that is so weird on something that's not flight controls. That didn't even look like it hit him, really. Oh, she fell into the woods. Lex, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Alright. Trying to... you can't grab... I don't remember if you can grab back on the ladders in this one. I want to say you can. I think everybody comments on your clothes now. Or they would before you go see your sister. And then once that happens, I think some of them change their comments to the fact that a girl just fell into the woods, was being carried by a bird. Her in particular does. She in particular does. I can't remember her name. Everybody's names are in the guide, though. So if I want somebody's name, I'll pull that out. Ah, Orca. Alright, you only attack him. Oh, what's the matter, Lex? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Lex? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Right, I think if you come in here after talking to his brother, you see him doing combat rolls. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Oh, shoot. I'm using vertical. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold L to target me and then press B. Keep swinging. Yeah, you turn into a horizontal, but he doesn't complain because you're doing the L target. Tilt forward and press B. I find thrusts to be hard, and I practically never use the dang things. Oi! See, that's why I find the thrust tutorial to be the hardest one. Because if you don't do it right, that happens. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly and release it, or rotate and press B. Very good. More. Keep it up. Next is harder. Parries. L target, and when you see the A flash, you can perform a parry. Your sword also flashes, but it's harder to do it based off of the sword sometimes. Very good. Again. So the A button in the top right will change, and your sword also flashes green like that. Very good. Now finally is the jump attack. Draw your sword, press A. Come at me once more. Aye. I don't know why it put it away there. It was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have a faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Lex. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Lex. Alright, so let me see. Can I actually... I can. What's that? The Knight's Crest? Does that intrigue you, young one? It's still too early to discuss such things with you. But if you happen across 10 of those, show them to me. Then I can tell you what they are and what they do. But I will only speak of it if you get the 10 of them. So, that's a side quest for later on. You could actually get that as a tutorial for him if you visit him right after... I can't remember if it's before or after visiting his brother. Upstairs. Anyway, now that we got the sword, we can go into the forest. Yay! Oh wait, we really shouldn't be. We're like a, what, like 10, 12-year-old? I always have a trouble doing the spin attack based off of that. Although, to be honest, I never really use spin attacks. See, so he tells you about this. If you cut down the grass, you can sometimes get stuff out of it. You can thrust actually without needing to L target as well. As you can see, I'm thrusting just by moving around. Right now, all I'll find is rupees because I haven't lost any health. I'm not in that forest up there. And I don't have the magic meter yet. I'm trying to remember when I get the bow. Because there's a lot of stuff that's not really even worth trying to do until you get that. I'm trying to remember when the bow was in this one. Was it during the tower? That just tells you, warning, this is a forest. Nobody's to go in without stuff. I forget what exactly it says. I'll read it later, once it's respawned. I don't think there's anything in the grass here. No, seriously, when do you get the bow in Wind Waker? Is it during the third dungeon? This dungeon wants the grapple. I know you get the slingshot pretty early as well. Dungeon 2. I know there was something specific up here, and I never remember what it was. Or up around this area, anyway. For, like, later in the game, once you get certain items. You can do something from here. There's a red rupee there, but you need to use a Seagull to get that red rupee. It's kind of worth it. It's technically a profit of 10 because you spend 10 on the pair, and then you get a red rupee which is worth 20, so you get 10 back. So you get 10 net profit off of that. Uh, Generally I don't see it as worth it. I am trying to remember when you get the bow in Wind Waker. It's been too long, because I know it's... The first dungeon gives you the grappling hook. The second dungeon gives you the boomerang. Is it the third dungeon gives you the bow? Because I also can't remember when you get the... No... Did Wind Waker even have the slingshot? Now that I think about it? I think you get slingshot and... Oh, I'm gonna have to look these up real quick. Give me 2 seconds to consult my guide. So I'm trying to remember all the items I get now. What page is this? Journey begins. 14 tells me all my items that I will get throughout the game. Next crest, skull necklace, train quest items, treasure spheres. No, this actually doesn't tell me. That's the... Nope, wait, it does. That's the boomerang. Grappling hook, hero's bow. I know you get the hero's bow. The hook shot was... I remember where you get the hook shot. I remember that one. No, this one does not have the slingshot. Because some of them have both the slingshot and the bow. Others only have one or the other. Only have the bow, I should say, because they almost always all have the bow. Wrong button. There we go. I hit the wrong button like a doofus and nearly would have gotten myself killed there. Alright, no, I think the bow is the third item. That is the third one then. What does it say? Fairy fountain site. The spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. Legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Alright, so once we get bombs, we need to come back here, blow this up, and go we get to meet one of the great fairies. She is a rupee purse upgrade. One of 2 or 3 in this game. Because one upgrade, there's one for bombs, one for arrows, 2 for rupees, 1 for the magic meter, I think. And the magic meter one requires either the bow or the boomerang. You could theoretically get the magic meter as soon as you get the magic meter. Or as soon as you get the boomerang. To be honest, I find I find going for that one after the boomerang better. Ouch! Says this girl who was carried by the bird. Wow, what's with that get up? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. A gigantic bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness. You're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Oi, big brother! Brother! Uh-oh. Sister's kidnapped. Link is just in a panic. He's about to run. He runs off a cliff. Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Uh-oh. Well, what? You want to come with us on our ship? Mm-hmm. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates! The terror of the seas? What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? And how do you figure that? Hey, it's the mailman. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big, bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard of it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And, unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Lex here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Lex's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Lex a little help. Now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. So, there's only one shield in this island that we know of. She can't be serious. What's she thinking, bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about a joke. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure has a way of landing us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're going to go sailing on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Because if you get scared and start begging and crying at us to let you off the ship somewhere, then you're guaranteed to end up as shark bait. Hey, Shrimplet, are you going to be our new pirate swabby? Because any new swabby reports to me. Yes, this means I don't have to watch the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. Wrong button, but whatever, it works. Lex, I thought I heard Errol's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? Yep, she's been kidnapped by a giant bird. So what are we going to do? We're going to join the pirates that are responsible for it. In part. What is it, Lex? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Ah, the shield's gone. Where could it be? Grandma, what'd you do with the shield? Lex. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is a legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. And remember, it's the family shield, too. Implying that Link of Wind Waker is a direct descendant from the family of Link from Ocarina of Time. Hold R to defend yourself. You can also hold R while to defend while L targeting. I guess it is true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Oh, Arrow. And that's all she says from this point on right now. Alright. It's just the two boys? I swore there was... I guess it was just the two kids. I swore there was a third kid in that family, but maybe I'm misremembering. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes. Basically, that's your chance to clean up anything that you may have missed on the first pass through of the island. It's not like you can't come back. Off we go! Everybody's down there to see us off. Good luck, Lex! Good luck finding Ariel. Take care of yourself. And there's Grandma on her balcony, seeing us off. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Lex, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Alright. Let's go visit Nico then. Forget. That Nico didn't make out half bad. With you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you. Sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bomb rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. But you don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him. We're not allowed in here because this is Tetra's room. Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think of it. He'll just shuffle back and forth to block your path. We're going to knock their pots down just because we can. Oh, there's actually rupees in them. Eh. Oh, well now. Ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so do as I say, okay? Right now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it, tilt up to step on it, and presto, switch pressed. Ooh, excuse me. Now, check it out. After all the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump to this first one myself. But the next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use up and down to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go and jump to it. Basically, this is our tutorial about jumping across platforms and swinging from ropes. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while. So if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. One tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. So this one over here turns it all off. There's a ladder to come back up if you miss something. So I like to turn it off and then turn it back on. This ensures I get a 100% fresh timer on it. Dang it. Hey, what are you doing? You have to jump and make it over here. Falling isn't part of the program, Swabby. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. When you're hanging onto a rope, you can hold R, then tilt the joystick to change direction, and tilt up and down to climb up and down. Try if you don't like the angle of the next jump. You really will have to do that sometimes on this thing. If I ever fall down, I just reset the whole dang thing, because I forget how long the timer is, but it gives you an audio cue for when it's about to run out. I just find it easier to do it from scratch. Okay. Next one is that one over here. Should be good there. And then I do love that there's ambient ship creaking noises too, on occasion on here. Alright, there we go. Second attempt. Made it. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. You got the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. You can hold up to 8 types of items. Press Y, Z, or X on the item screen to see what's inside. Press one of those again to set and use one of its contents. Hey, Lex, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. So basically, you have to pass this to get the spoils bag to advance the plot. Basically, the spoils bag is kind of like the bait bag, but instead it's items we get dropped from enemies. We definitely want that kind of stuff because there's all kinds of uses. Mix between, some of them are for pieces of heart, the Knight's Crest go into it, various other things. I know there's at least 2 pieces of heart related to it, to the spoils bag. Hey, Lex, here I am, up here. So there's at least 2 pieces of heart related stuff in the spoils bag, plus the Knight's Crest, and anything extra past those we can actually just sell. But I won't be selling the excess until, like, well into the game when I know I've got the pieces of heart and stuff. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed island known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? I love that. Huh? What? He starts to freak out. I love that. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1. I love how he gets more and more, like he works up his determination. That screams. Well, crud, we just lost our sword. That's not good. Alright, well, this is Forsaken Fortress, the first dungeon of the game, so to speak. It sort of is, sort of isn't. It's kind of a tutorial dungeon in a way, in that it shows you how stuff works. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face. Priceless. I slipped a stone in your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So, if you see a flash, you'd better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. Press start and use L or R to scroll around. It's pretty basic. But hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister. So don't go losing it. You understand? So if we open this up, it is on this screen over here with our specific items, where our sword would normally be, but we don't have it right now. Our shield. I forget what that one is. That's the Pirate's Charm, and I forget what that one is. We don't have any of the rest of this stuff. I forget. No, I think I know what's on that top one. I forget what that one is, though. So, you can see the dungeon map. We can zoom in, zoom out by pressing left closes it. Pressing right will bring it back out. Pressing right swaps between zoomed in and zoomed out. Alright, we want to grab a barrel, first things first. Those red rupees are a trap. Don't want them. As much as we want them, we don't want to grab them yet. I'll go up this way. If I'm remembering the layout of this place correctly. Because we do not want to get caught by these spotlights. If we do, we get thrown in jail. Actually, I think... Do we want to get thrown in jail? I can't remember. I know there's some stuff in the... Oh. We don't want to get thrown in jail right now. We want to go up here to where the spotlight is. First. That one's on that side, so we can't do anything from there. We can put the barrel down. There's no spotlights here. Oh. Tetra's got something to say. Listen up, Lex. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. Well, you do. So that's telling you one possible way to beat the monster, and it's telling you that there's a second. The second involves this pot over here of Deku sticks. Pick it up, break it, and we get a Deku stick. Eh? The searchlight stops while we're fighting. He's got a Deku stick himself. If you block, he'll actually drop it. It'll bounce out of his hands, and he'll rush, and you can pick it up before he picks it up. Again, so he'll rush off to pick it up. Ah! Perfect! We want that. Joy pendants. You can keep it in your spoiled bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. We want something like, I think it's like 20-odd joy pendants or so. I think like the cap you can give her is like 50? But I think you need at least like 20. I can't remember how many it is you actually want to give her. This just shows us a shot of that. Oh, I'm trying to remember the route through this place. It's been a long time since I've played this one. I know the general story progression, but I don't remember the routes through everything. We don't want to be on the first floor yet. The first floor is a pain. I don't think there's any reason to go through that door, was there? The dungeon map. We want that. That's going to be helpful. Yep. So now we can press up and we'll see the whole map. Alright. Cool. So what was up here? Oh, I think this is just the jail we get thrown into. Yeah, I think we actually do want to get thrown in jail at least once, then. Okay, I think I did want to get thrown in jail at least once. Ow. I fell down. Was this our cell? Oh, which one of these was our cell? It's the one upstairs. I think that's our cell. I want to do this, though, because that opens that. And there's a chest here. I want this. Forget what it is, but I want it. Da-da. Oh! That is the piece of heart I was thinking of then. That was a piece of heart I was thinking. I remembered there was one in a gel cell somewhere. I just couldn't remember where it was. Oh, shoot. I don't think... Nope, none of these are the hide under them kinds. Okay, we can sprinkle bait in front of the rat holes, and they'll actually do stuff. Yeah, we kind of have to get caught because I fell down. Worth it, though, to find the piece of heart. That was actually super useful. Alright, this is the second floor of the room we were literally just in. I believe under that barrel is the switch to get out. I don't want to go that way yet. I want to go right here. Ooh, blue rupee. Don't mind if I do. Crouch this way. I want to say it only crouch and defends if you have your sword or an item out. If you don't, then it just crouches like normal. If you put bait out in front of the rats, they stop attacking you for a while, and then they'll actually whatchamacallit? Oh, no, going out that way is the way out. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a switch under the thing. If you throw bait in front of the rats, they'll stop attacking you. They'll also offer to sell you items, which is actually really handy. They hit you, though, they'll steal stuff from you. Thieving rats. Quite literally. Alright, well, I think this should be the second. Yeah, this is the ladder I saw going up to the first one, so this is the second. So if I do this, wait for him to attack, he'll drop it. I can go and pick it up. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! Damn it! That's annoying. Okay, we need to turn these off before we can go do other stuff. I'm trying to remember if there's anything worthwhile until we can get our sword back. Because once you get the sword back, you can actually fight everything in here. It's not really worth it, though, on your first run through this place. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. There should be a oh, it's over there. That's a bad spot for it. I'm gonna make him attack me this way. Come on. There we go. Ah! I was hoping he would lose it the other way. They'll go for whatever one they can find if there's a weapon available. Where'd it go? This way? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they bounce weird like that. Cool. We can huck that away. That's this one down. Cool. Ah, joy pendant. I want that. I don't think there's anything there that we want right now. No, because that's the bottom of the room we were just in. I don't want to go that way. I can't go that way, actually, without my sword. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's a lot we can... There's really not a lot we can do right now until we get the sword back. And by the time we get the sword back, we're done with the Forsaken Fortress Visit 1. We gotta wait for the revisit to get everything. Although I believe the map and compass are still active on the revisit. There's the compass. Cool, so now we can see where the chests are hidden. Wrong button. There's a chest all the way over there. But I don't think I can get to it easily. I don't want to drop down in... Was it this room? I think it's this room I don't want to fall down in. If I can help it. No, maybe it's a different room I'm thinking of. There's one with a Moblin statue in front of it. Yeah, you can hear the thing. We're getting a little bit closer to it. What we want to do is we want to actually go up this way, though. Because this is the third spotlight. We want to take this out. We can't go this way because there's that... It's a ladder. We need to push a box down to create a shortcut. Typical Zelda. Shortcuts. I think this is the first Zelda to break the 3-7 pattern since... No, actually, I take that back. Majora's Mask broke it, and this was the... Was this the first game after Majora's Mask? On a console? I think it is. Yeah, so ignore me. This one doesn't follow the 3-dungeon, 7-dungeon pattern that Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and a few of the others, use. Link to the Past uses it. Ocarina of Time uses it. Twilight Princess uses it. Skyward Sword, I believe, uses the 3-7 pattern. I don't remember if it's a full 7, though. So I don't remember. Uh, Breath of the Wild completely and totally changed the formula. Got rid of the formula in favor of open world. Tears of the Kingdom followed that one up. I need to go up that way, it says, basically. Oh, Tetra says something. Aha! I've got it, Lex. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. The path to the tower begins in the rear of that room. You got that? Basically a hint on how you need to progress through stuff. Basically, go through the room right there. First, though, not climb, let go, grab. I want to push this down. That creates a shortcut right here. I want that down. And the lamp's off. I can come and collect rupees. Don't want to go into that room. There's no real reason to. I can, but again, it's not really worth it. Same with that one. I want to say that these two doors are not really worth it. That one you have to drop down to get to. Wrong button again. You push this over to right here. Climb it. And now I can climb the ladder. This way. And these stay because the annoying thing about the Zelda games is you save mid-dungeon and boot you back out. I will because I'm using Dolphin. Tried to save state, but I've read that Wind Waker has crashing issues with save states. We need to get up there. So how do we do that? We grab a barrel. We have to make sure we do not move while they're looking at us. We have to make sure that we do not move too close to them. We have to make sure that we are not directly standing in their pathway. They will spot us on any of those. Go around this way like so, though. And up here. And we get in. Like I said, this is kind of a tutorial dungeon. It's not really the first proper dungeon, though, because you're without your weapon for a good chunk of it. It's not worth exploring as a result. Alright, gotta use this one. There's another moblin right here. He's a bit of a pain. Okay, he's looking right at us. We don't want to go. What we want to do is wait for him to go past us. Because if they spot the barrel moving or anything, they will throw their lantern at you, and they will catch you. There we go. We want to keep the barrel for a few more minutes, for a few more moments, and here we go. We can drop it here. That's good. Alright. We're past all the enforced stealth sections. I think this is the only time this game enforces stealth on you, too. Gotta sidle along this here, I think. Is this? No, I actually want to drop down right here. Because I can't remember if these boxes actually stay on your second when you come back here later. Either way, it's always good to drop them anyway. I think 200 is your cap right now. Is my cap right now, because I'm at 200 even. So I think that's my actual cap. I love that look on his face. Just, Like this look of this weird kind of mixture between determination and just something there. Whoa, nope, nope, no, no! Eh. Oh, at least I fell right here. That's not too bad. So I just have to basically go through the second one again. Or the first one again, I mean. And then go through the second one. Without falling this time. It's a little awkward to play on a PlayStation controller because it's like The layout is set for a GameCube controller, and even then it's like the X and Y positions are like way off from what they are if I remember it right. Like, come on, Link, Lex, whatever I named you. Let's keep moving. I named him. I named the file Lex, and I'm going to keep calling him Link though, unless somebody's saying his name, just out of sheer habit, more than anything. There we go. We made it across. There's my sword. Aha! There it is. Yeah! Uh oh. Oh, crap. Da-na-na-na, you got back the hero sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. I wasn't going for a parry, I was going for a jump attack, but whatever. See, so this is how they... And they'll run for other weapons besides the one they dropped. They'll run for whatever's nearest that they can use. Wow. Right, that time I was trying to go for the parry and I failed the timing completely. Because parries actually do increase damage. So they're actually worth doing. He didn't drop anything annoyingly. Boo! Magic doors automatically unlocking themselves. Mm-hmm. The bird's here. Unfortunately, it got us. Bye-bye. Hello, Ganon. And the bird just tucked me away. And if you actually look at the sea chart, you actually go quite the distance. Actually, no, you don't go quite as far as it seems. I forgot. I forgot he picks you up. But you do end up quite the distance away from there. Just let me see here. Because the sea chart, the poster is labeled A through G, 1 through 7. 1, 2, 3. So it's a 7x7 grid. Lex, wake up, Lex. We end up on, I believe, D2 Windfall Island. Outset, where we started, is actually, I believe, F2? No, F2 is where we're going next. Outset's way in the south. Outset's actually B7. So we go, like, way, way, way north, if I'm remembering right, to A1. So we end up from A1 down into D2 after that. We got hucked away off into the open sea, but we've been found. Yay! Pull yourself together, Lex. Who found us, though? We're on a small little boat. It's barely big enough for ourselves. So who's talking to us? There's nobody here. It's just us. Well, have you come to your senses yet? It's the boat itself. You were surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural, as wise the world is, and the only boats upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Lex, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. Suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm that the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Lex, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yeah, of course. Will you do anything to save her? Yes, I will. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. Ah, but I am getting ahead of myself. This has actually been embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask you this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While a sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately, as soon as your errands are done. Alright, let's see what all we can do. We have to buy the sail. I don't remember what else we're allowed to do right now on our first visit to Windfall. You'll notice there's pigs. Ah, the killer bees. I think they're called the killer bees. So there's a little mini game where you can get the pigs. Where catching the pigs is a thing. I don't know if we can do it yet. So I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3, in fact. I got a black spot-blotched pig, too. How often can you see one of those? Not often, chum. Now I've let him ashore to graze over yonder. Thing is, I can't stop worrying about the little guys. I don't think I can do anything with him yet. There's a treasure chest on that little island. I can't do anything until much later. I have to have the arrows. I have to have the... Oh, if you please, young boy there. Please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, hoo-hoo, my sweet, sweet daughter. My only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my poor daughter. I beg of you. Here I stand, begging. I hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay! You'll notice we saw 2 other girls locked up with our sister. His daughter was the one wearing what looked to be rags. So that island over there, until I get the bow, there's no point. Even trying to make our way towards it, you can't anyway. I'm trying to remember, was there something above here? I think most of the chests I can get to right now are rupees. This is the bomb shop. I think he charges like crazy prices for the bombs. For bombs right now. This would be the bomb shop. 10,000 rupees per 10 bombs. Come on now, how's a kid like you going to pay for these? You're dreaming. Look, can't you read? Do these look like something you can afford? Huh? Listen to me, boy. You're out of your mind. You can't pay for these. So scram. You literally. I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now, beat it. You literally cannot buy the bombs from him right now, because you can never actually get that many rupees. I think the biggest purse caps at like 900, 999. You cap at triple digits. No, go away. I've already listened to you once. No point in talking to him yet. No point in talking to him. No point going in to visit. I don't think there was a point to visiting Tingle just yet. Don't attack the pigs. They're the equivalent to the cuckoos in this game. They will, if you attack them enough, they will chase you down. Um, you don't look all familiar, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. Town's always lively. Haha. Why, just walking around and having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. I don't care about the guy at the gravestone yet. I can't do anything with him, so there's no point. What's this here? Ooh, blue rupee. Yep, 200 is my current cap. I need the second purse. I think I need bombs to get to the purse. There's nothing over here. I think from here is... No. No, it's better from over there. I'm trying to remember what everything is. No reason to go there yet. I don't think I can do the mini game here yet. Can I? Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? Yeah. Yeah, okay then. Ahem. Well, welcome to the fleet. I am the Great Admiral Dvalsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert, all hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of giant squid are approaching. All ships, prepare for battle. What? Where? Ah, oh, I see. The fiends are approach. There are three squid groups. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you only have 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use the joystick to move the cursor, and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Hoy, what's going on? And he just repeats himself. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squids using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. So 20 is the record to beat. That's the giant one then. Woo! It's basically Battleship. If you've ever played Battleship. That's the small one, so I need the medium one. Down here? No, not down here. Up here somewhere. Here? Here. Ooh, got it right on 20. I don't know if that nets me the piece of heart. Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. Awesome, I actually got it on the first try. That's actually a surprise. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And, don't forget your umbrella or nothing on the way out the door. Alright, cool. I could actually do that already, which is helpful. That's the piece of heart. I think from there on, it's just like, you get some rupees. I'm actually surprised I managed to get lucky enough to get it on the first try. He tells you about the windmill. I can't do anything with that yet. I don't have the Wind Waker. So I can't do anything there. You can talk to a few of these folks. There's not really a lot of reason right now. Breaking that guy's pots is not worth it. Literally, it's not worth it. He charges you to pay. You have to pay him per broken pot. I can't get it to nighttime yet, so I can't do the auctions. Don't have the pictures. There's nothing going on in the bar, I don't think. Cafe, whatever it is, technically. I don't think I can do anything here yet, so... Welcome, I'm Maya. You're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. Just feel free to look around. I think it's supposed to be a cafe, not a bar. Lately, I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. I can believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall Island have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Mila. Just breaks my heart to think about those two. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering. Uh... Do, 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 do. No point going up there. Which one is this? This is the potion shop. I don't have a... Actually, does he sell you the first bottle? I'm trying to remember where you get all 4 bottles from this game. He sells one of them, I think. Hello, hello, and hello. You are standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice shop. You must have heard, our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good, in fact. They're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered? Oh, sir, you must simply be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is absolutely robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words chew jelly roar out an answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir, do you have an empty bottle? I do not at the moment. Okay, I know one of them is once you've done Forsaken Fortress revisits. I'm trying to remember where the other 2 or 3 come from. I'll talk to you in a minute, because you're the last thing I want to do. Don't want to go to the picture shop yet. I think this might be the last thing I can do at the moment. This is their teacher. Welcome to Mrs. Murray's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man? For me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. But they won't but they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. Cool, I don't remember if we actually have to do this for the plot at some point. I think we do. I know I need that to trigger some other stuff, though. What are you looking at, bud? Huh? Hey, bud, why are you? Some kind of country rube? I mean, look at the outfit. Where'd I get it? Oh, that was the kid next to him. Yeah, yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees, huh? Do you? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Mrs. Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of four, the killer bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere. If you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. So look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all four of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! So yeah, we're gonna play hide and seek with the kids. We know he went this way. I'm trying to remember where they're all at. It's been ages since I've done this. Like, despite being one of my favorite Zelda games, it's been a long while since I've had a chance to properly play it. No. Go away. He literally just says, like, the same thing every time. No. He's not down here. By the way, that spire you see out there, that's actually one of the fairy fountains. We want to visit that eventually. That one I can't remember. That might be Tingle's Island. I really don't remember. The red mark on the map is the King of Red Lions. Blue is the last story we went through. Yellow is us. He's not going to be around that way. Is he up in the tree? No, he wasn't. Ah, there he is. He's up in this tree. I knew one of them hid in one of the trees. So you gotta roll into the tree. Which I completely skipped the tutorial for rolling into stuff to knock things down. It is actually faster to roll after the kids in this game. There we go, got him. Ah, you got me. That's one down. We'll visit that little gel cell in a bit. Because I gotta do something specific there. I figure I might as well do it before I leave the island. Here. No, the kid's not up here. I think one of them is... We'll probably find the kids and buy the sail, and then that'll be it for the night. Pretty sure one of them's around here? No. I swore they were around here. No. Not there. Over here somewhere. Here? No. Not there. I don't talk to most of the NPCs because it's just generally mostly worthless jibber jabber that you don't really need. Over here? No. I don't want to resort to the guide. I used to know exactly where all the kids were. In about 2 seconds flat and used to be able... you're looking for a sail, I have no idea. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm feeling down right now. So shove off, will you? Drop anchor elsewhere. No, you need the color pictograph for that. Where the bloody hell was this second kid? I know one of them's, like, hiding in one of the bushes somewhere. Ivan went that way. One of the kids should have been right around in one of the bushes. I could have sworn one of them was around here. I thought one of them was around over here. They're not up there because that's indoors. You'd spawn in 2 seconds there. Ugh. I've really lost track of where they all hide. With the exception of Ivan. And that's because Ivan's very obvious. I'm like 9% sure none of them were around the other side of the bomb shop. None of them are down by the King of Red Lions. Because again, it's not a place that makes sense. Yeah. Sail. Whatever. Hush. Hush, you're talking about. Look, we're aliens or something. We're good girls. We don't spread rumors. Blast, am I really going to have to look in my guide for where these kids are? Ugh, I didn't think I would need to. Yeah, there's something around the back of the bomb shop, but I forget what it is. It's something I want to get later. Ah, one of the kids was on the backside of the gravestone, weren't they? Yep. I just remembered seeing it. Now, that's one of them. Alright, we're going to find the kids, and then that's going to be it for the night. I think. And he's going to hop down to the beach. Ah, you got me. You ain't nice. Yeah, you can talk to them. There's no reason. One of them's in one of these bushes somewhere. Oh, I think it's that bush right there. I think it's the bush over here. No! Damn it. Sometimes I hate the way the Zelda games work with the jumping off of stuff. If you get the angles barely wrong. There's a blue rupee, I don't really care. Ah, dang it. Thing is, I know I can come around that from a different angle, too. I think it's right over here. Leads straight to this bush. No! I swear one of the kids hides in one of these bushes. It's not that one. It was this one! There he was. It was that bush. I knew I remembered one of the bushes. That's 3. There we go. You're awesome! That's kid number 3. That's the one I was thinking of with the bushes. With that particular bush. Oi. Oh. Where's number 4? Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to that and use the button to put it in the post box. It's that easy. Before long, the real postman will come deliver it to whomever you've sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. That is actually something that you do later on. I forget the specifics. Like, there's a couple of letters you have to drop in the post box, I think. Where's the last of the kids? I legit don't remember where the last of the kids hides. This has actually got me tempted to crack out my guide just because it's going to bug me. And it's going to take me too long otherwise. But I don't want to do that because that means admitting defeat. That's 3 of the 4. Where's the 4th one, damn it? Because their ringleader is the only one who hides in the tree. One hides behind the tombstone, one hides there. I don't remember where the guide has this in it because it's... While it's something you can do the first time you come to Outset, it's not actually required yet. Unless they actually were back here, but I didn't think they were. This is the only place I haven't checked, though. Is back here. I know there's something at the top of the bomb shop, but I think it's like a bunch of rupees, so that's why I'm holding off on that chest. It's because I'm nearly capped out. He is back here. Dang it, I was right initially. I was right in thinking he was back here. I think... Can you climb this? Yes, you can. So you climb up here. There's actually a little spot right here that you can crawl into. But like I said, I think it's rupees. So I don't really want it right now. This one's probably the most... I don't care. This kid's probably the most annoying one with his loop, with his particular loop of everything. There we go. Ah, lame. Come on. Cool. I can't believe it. You found all 4 of us, and you cut us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide and seeking skills, here, take this, bud. Joy... No! Oh, the piece of heart. I swore he gave me a joy pendant. This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide and seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize to Mrs. Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. Yeah, you're the coolest, bud. I don't think I can do the joy pendant stuff yet. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did, didn't you? You said something that was delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you. So here's a little spare change. I think it's like, oh, sheesh, it's a purple? Weef. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. What can I do for you on this fine day? When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's why I think, dear. I know you can give her joy pendants. I don't know if I can do that yet. Hey, sounds like you apologized to the teach for us. Good old Mrs. Murray. Speaking of Bud, did you know it's going to be Mrs. Murray's birthday soon? Boss! Oh, boss! You think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? I think this is when you can start giving them to her. Really? Where'd you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present. She'd be all happy. Now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light up top on some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. That's a hint at where you can get one if you don't already have them. I think I know which tree it is. If I'm remembering right, it should be one of the trees. No, not that one. Should be. No? Oh, wait, go away. Ugh, this guy's so annoying. What I'm going to do is bait bags. We're going to put one of these on my head. This will give me a seagull to control for a little bit. Because what you do with the seagull, now that they've given you the hints, you fly around. And it's on top of one of the trees around here. It's not that one, not that one, not that one? So it's gotta be one of these two then. No? Where is it then? I swore you got it with the seagull. Maybe I'm imagining the seagull thing, and you can also use the seagulls to kind of scout out stuff a bit. If the seagull gets hit though, or Link gets hit, you do go back to just controlling Link. Alright, I think I may have just wasted my pair. I think there's also only like so high you're allowed to fly. Alright. Okay, maybe that wasn't... No. I know there's a joy pendant on one of these trees now. There it is. You just have to run into the tree. Okay, I always get that one messed up. You don't go flying into... You don't use a seagull. Yo, bud, looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Actually, I gotta admit, we hid that thing up in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up, it's going to be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon. We were thinking of giving her a present, so it was a good thing that we finally got our hands on that thing. But we can't be going around giving presents to people. No way, that just don't fit the Killer Bee style. Come on, bud. Can't you give it to Teach for us? Can't you? And it's not like we could just ask anybody to do this for us, neither. It's gotta be someone reliable, who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, bud. It was just running into the tree. I forgot that's what it was. I always do that. I think it's like you gotta fly the seagull in. It's like, nope. It's just roll into the tree. Let me buy the sail real quick. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that I would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? I'll buy it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I've received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As promised, please take that. Please, take that. It's a boat sale! Woo! We need this. Yes, yes, yes. You have made a good purchase today, young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. Alright, cool. We now have a boat sale. We can now move on the plot. Before moving on the plot next time, though, we're going to go give Miss Marie a joy pendant. I believe we get rupees for that. We're going to go visit the one door I did not. I explicitly said we're not going to visit yet. And then we'll move the plot along after that. So two small things to wrap up on Windfall, and then plot. Alright, we're going to save the game. Game has been saved. Would you like to continue playing? Yes, indeedy. Alright, so that's it for today. I'm running a little bit over. Thank you for watching. Till next time, folks. Bye-bye. I leave you with a picture of Hestia and Savannah. Bye-bye.